Hello traders, this is Trading the Trend. I am Dennis and this is my weekend report for week ending May 26. And right now I am looking at the S&P 500 weekly chart. We'll focus in a little bit and you can see we finally broke out of this consolidation area. Not a big breakout, but just like what the market's been doing, just slowly driving higher. And if we look at the other areas of the market, the Dow didn't quite have a breakout, but getting very close. Nasdaq, there's just no stopping the Nasdaq. Just continues to move higher. And then let's look at oil. Oil was up for 2 weeks in a row. It finally got above the $51 mark early in the week and then pulled back. So still not a whole lot of love in this market, and it's just going sideways right now. You know, this is a weekly chart. You can see how long we've been going sideways. One market that is moving, and that is your cryptocurrencies, and this is Bitcoin, and it has been on a tear. I think it went up like at one time 35% last week in one week, 35% raise. In any case, this chart doesn't show Saturday trading, but it made it up to almost 2,800 before the pullback, and right now it pulled back all the way to just above 2,000. It's a little above 2,100 as I record this. So a nice pullback, something we needed as this has gone parabolic. Hopefully this pullback will be an extended one and we can form some kind of a base where you can get a decent entry. Right now, still a lot of risk getting in here right here. Other areas to look at, we looked at oil, energy stocks, just no love there. This is the oil sector ETF, and you can see it looked like we found some support here, and then you get an engulfing candle to the downside. So this thing looks like it's headed lower even from this low point. But if we look at this from a long-term basis, you know, it's like so much of the market, it's just moving sideways here. There's just nothing to drive energy right now. There's no fear of a shut-off energy, and there's no big concern for shortages or anything. So energy's just kind of moving sideways for now. Other areas to look at, gold and silver. Gold, focus in a little bit. Up week for gold, but still not a whole lot of action here. And you can see these 4 down weeks here. And then we just have a couple little up weeks. And so, you know, this is not looking too great here. This could easily roll over. And we may not get to this old high up here at this rate. Silver, same situation. You get those 3 strong down candles, and then you get these 3 very weak up candles, and that usually indicates you're going to have a failed rally here pretty soon. So don't be surprised if this turns around and heads lower again. And the gold miners aren't telling us much different. We had a high, a lower high, now looks like we've established another lower high, so this could be setting up to head down also. So not looking good for the metals at this point. And let's look at some currencies next. We have my strong week rankings. Euro has been the top dog for a couple weeks now. It has weakened up some. The pound, which was the top currency before the euro took over, has made it all the way down to number 8. So the euro is weak, but 5 through 8 here, these last 4 are at a virtual tie. So you could be good shorting any of these at this moment. Let's look at some currency pairs. Here we have the euro, US dollar, weekly chart. You know, we're in this consolidation, sideways movement. We're moving towards the top of that consolidation. We did have a down week, just a tiny pin bar. Not sure if this is going to mean a whole lot. We'll see what happens during this week. If we can get a good sized red candle down, then maybe this thing will head back. But it could just reverse on you, since that's not a very powerful signal there. And the euro still is our #1 currency. Let's look at some some top strong week trades, and this is going to illustrate just how little this market is moving right now. Euro Japan has been a top strong week trade, and you can see it's just been trading in this consolidation. It did make up a total of 192 pips off of its entry point, but then it pulled back, gave you a nice pin bar reversal. It challenged that 192 pip point again, and then it's pulled back on Friday. So just a lot of back and forth consolidation here. And same way with the other strong week trade, which was the Euro Aussie. Right here, this one really has moved nowhere. The little gray box is its trading range from our entry point. So it made a high of 192 pips from its entry point here, but then it quickly retraced, and it's sitting actually it's sitting at a slight loss if you got in at the entry point. So not sure what's going on there. I mean, that looks more like a pin bar than what we've seen with the Euro Yen. So maybe this heads down, but we'll just have to see. But no real direction here. If you look at this on the hourly chart, it is sitting on top of the 200 day moving average on the 1 hour chart. If I slide that over there, you can see it. Yep, there it is. 1 hour chart, 200 moving average, so it's sitting right at it, and you can see this has held support before. So maybe this might be the start of another move up. We'll just have to wait and see. And anything else I wanted to look at here? Oh yeah, we got to look at the current top strong week trade, which is the Euro Pound. And that's right here. So this big up candle is what brought the pound down to the number 8 position. So we'll be tracking this. You could see resistance at this level, and then again at this level. So it's got some old highs to clear out if this thing is going to continue to trade higher. And of course, longer term, I had been looking at this. Look at this on the weekly. I've been looking at this as a head and shoulders top. That still has not materialized. We just cannot seem to get a break of the neckline here. And now we're actually creating a third right shoulder. So this thing is really breaking down. But we'll just keep watching it. And that's pretty much what I had for you for this week. Hopefully everyone's having a great Memorial Day weekend. Markets are mostly closed here in the U.S. on Monday, so I don't expect to see a whole lot of action. And if I'm busy, I may not even post anything on Monday. So I will catch y'all possibly on Tuesday. Later.